Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? Back again, another zine review, and you knew this one was coming. What we have here is Tommy Creep's wonderful black panels only. And later on, I'm going to give you a run through of each of these zines, but they will be very quick, because you might as well just buy them. Support the underground. I first heard about this zine from, this pronunciation so bad. I think it's Radik Drozdowski. Not sure. I will put his Twitter. I should check with him first, but I'll put his Twitter down below because his Twitter feed is a great thing to follow anyway. But he gave me the heads up on Black Panels Only, a zine which I was unaware of, and quickly fell in love with. Not only with the zine itself, but Tommy Creep's music. I bought his entire digital discography. I think he put it on sale, I don't know, last Halloween, something like that. Well worth getting. But don't want to take up too much of your time, so why don't we go straight into the leaf through, and I'll be back. So I wanted to give you the best impression that I possibly could of Tommy Creep's Black Panels Only. So therefore we're going to quickly go through all 5 issues. I highly recommend this zine, but I wanted to give you a taste of not only the great graphic design, but the commitment to the playful aesthetics of the entire zine. So right here in issue 1, you have your introduction, and I love how this fits. It updates the older aesthetics of zines and brings it into the modern day, but it doesn't go nuts, kind of like paper back in the old day. And it starts off with ERD, Martin House. This was the first module that made me want to get into modular. I read a description in a magazine someplace and was immediately taken with the idea of the Earth return distortion, which basically you put Earth in this and it runs the signal through and creates distortion from it. He also has a lot of other great modules, and the interview with him is just perfect. And then Blood and Dust, this is a musical act. You get to see some layout designs. TL3SS, I was just listening to this album the other day. That's the other great thing. You discover a lot of great musical acts that you are unaware of. Then he gets into discussions of module design, module layout, a modular shop located in England one day after this pandemic is over. More manufacturing. I really like, and the commitment to the way the layouts are done and design, I really enjoy. Oops. And then his rack himself, which I was telling you about in the RBMK review. He often has this, so you can look at what other people use in their modular systems. And then I love these little cartoons that he does. So perfect. Let's go on to issue 2. Is again always a great opening quote. Erica Sense. If you're into modular, you know who they are. RBMK. I was wrong in my review. I said that it was in issue 1. It's actually in issue 2, where he talks about the layout of his rack. If you read old comics, that'll be familiar. More artist interviews. I was just reading a review of this module today, and of course, Total Gas, Gear Acquisition Syndrome. Another interview with a great modular maker. And I hope you're getting a sense of the commitment to design that runs throughout the zine. And the paper is very high quality glossy paper. Once again, another My Rack. I like this in a typewriter case. Module reviews. And then article by Ricardo Verschoot, hopefully I'm getting that name right, about how he started down his own DIY path. More cartoons. Black panels only. Number 3, the Halloween issue. Oh, so good. Love this. If you are into modular and you're into like the shoegaze size that it often overlooked in our thing, you'll love this. The interview is Lob Modular. I love because everybody has one of these in their rack. Everybody that I know has one of these, and there's a good reason why. And then I did not know he had released an album, so this I really loved. Someone who uses their modular at Coney Island, yeah. And interview with Vivian Kreitz. I love Gallhammer. I did not know she was doing modular projects, so this is where I found out. And here we go. Ghost hunting with modular. Another rack layout. Artist interviews. Dun, dun, dun. And then ads with another manufacturer. I like the Giger that's used on that. And then issue number 4. More great drawings. Noise engineering. Yeah, I've got a few of those modules. Like I said, this will give you total gas. Her interview was very interesting. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. And I love this layout. That's great. I want one of those now. Don't care what it is. Wave folders. Yes. And the great thing is each one of these is just packed so full that you're always finding new stuff. I go back and reread these on a regular basis. A, because they're fun, and B, I find out about so many great... This is where I found out about Camera Records, and yeah, you know that's going to be a future review at Camera Records. Module reviews, little cartoons, boom, boom, boom. And I know I'm going through these quickly, but I don't want to waste your time. I want to give you the urge, actually, to... You should purchase these. Support the underground. When people are doing great work, support them. And I had no idea about Winterbloom. I'm really interested in this company now. Thoughts on interface design. This was a great article because it's very true. As someone who uses a lot of make noise, noise engineering, and mutable instruments, it's interesting to see how the panel layouts and the panel design influence the way you approach those. This is another great one. Since, you know, I'm into doing a lot of random and experimental work. Patch the card game. Can't wait to get my hands on this. I already told Kathleen I would make a good Christmas present. Sarah Bell Reed, she plays trumpet and flugelhorn in conjunction with her modular. I highly recommend you check her out. Another manufacturer. This time an Italian one. I want to check out their modules after reading this. More rack layouts, module reviews. I really like this. Similar to Patch the Card Game, a patch generator with 10 and 20-sided die. Actually, there's some 4-sided die in there if I remember right. Oh, and this is where I read the interview of the Crucible. Some great Dungeons and Dragons style stuff, and that is black panels only. Perfect zine. Hopefully that piqued your interest in purchasing this zine and following Tommy Creep's further adventures. There are not that many. I made the joke last time about most modular synthesis sounds like a Morton Subotnick cover band, and covering the darker side of modular, if you're into dark ambient, death industrial, shoegaze, any of that vein of music, genres of music, whatever you want to call it, if you're into that, and especially if you're performing with modular synthesis, you really want to check the zine out. I am continually surprised each and every issue that I receive, and it always gives me rabbit holes to fall down, and I think that's the biggest blessing that you can have. So I will put the link to Tommy Creep's Bandcamp down below, and hopefully, I really hope this piqued your interest, because this is an exciting zine, and I hope it's evident how much I love it. And that's it. See you next Wednesday. Bye.